Yo, ladies, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I want to tell you, ladies, that if you knew this about men, right, your dating life would be awesome. You would have better situations with men. You'd actually find a guy that, really likes you and all this other good stuff, right? And if you ladies knew what I'm about to talk about in this video, right, then everything would change. So listen up to what I'm saying, right? What you ladies have to understand about men that you meet on dating apps, men you meet out in public, men that you're going on first dates with, is that these men don't care, right? What I mean when I say they don't care is they don't care about you like you want them to care about you, right? Earlier, I had a woman call into my show and she was basically saying, oh, I'm dating with intentions. And, she was like, I was married for a while. We got divorced and, I want to be married again. I want to, meet a guy who's going to put me first and who's going to date me with intentions and all this other stuff. What I'm trying to tell you is that men are not going to care, meaning they don't care about all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? When a man meets you, right, what happens is he's thinking, would I smash or not? Now, this does not mean that the guy may not want to be in a relationship with you at some point or want something long term. But the main thing is, do I want to smash or not? Am I sexually attracted to this woman or not? You understand? And so if he is sexually attracted to you, he'll interact with you. If he's not going to deal with you. You understand what I'm saying? And so the thing is this, is that if you want a man to care, right? What happens is that the caring comes after. The caring comes after y'all are having sex. The caring comes after y'all have been together for a little while and he's filling you out. The caring comes after when he sees you as someone beneficial to his life. So a man is not going to come into a situation giving a shit about what you actually want until he figures out if he gives a shit about you. You understand? And in most cases, when you first meet guys, they don't care. Now, you're probably like, well, how do I get them to care? See, you get them to care by you finding a man that is attracted to you, but also finds you attractive non-sexually, right? I keep trying to tell you ladies this in these videos. There's a theme here. You have to be attractive non-sexually. And what happens is that most of you ladies are not attractive non-sexually because you expect a man to just be there for you because you exist. And I understand, because what happens is you get a lot of guys who deal with you and pretend that they actually give a shit, right? Because you're probably like, Locario, this is bullshit. These guys do care. I'm talking to a guy right now and he was, we were getting to know each other on the phone and we went on a date. He bought me flowers and took me to dinner and so forth. So he does not care. He's doing this because he's trying to smash. You understand what I'm saying? He's doing it because he's trying to smash. You got to understand this, right? This is why a lot of you ladies get loved bombed and at first everything is on point. And then isn't it funny how it ends up fizzling out either before y'all have sex because the sex is taking too long, or right after you have sex because he smashed and he went through all of this back and forth with you and now he feels like he put in so much time, energy, and effort, and now he's tired of dealing with you because he realized halfway through he wasn't that interested in you. Why? Because you were not attractive to him non-sexually, but he was still trying to get the ass. So he had sex with you and then it fizzled out after. Right? You ladies know what the hell I'm talking about. So let's cut the bullshit. So you're in these situations and for whatever reason, these guys fall off fast. Why? Because they don't care. Why? Because you are not attractive non-sexually. You understand? It's really that simple. You can't expect a guy who's attractive to just give you what you want because you exist. Guys who have given you what you wanted because you exist, like the time, attention, money, dates, trips, whatever. A lot of these guys are pretending to give a shit about you to get sex. And the guys who don't do that type of stuff, right? Those are the guys that you might find most attractive, but you'll have sex with them. And because you're not attractive non-sexually, he's going to move on to some other woman because he's like, why are you here still? We already had sex. I don't find you attractive outside of sex, so therefore I'm going to keep it moving, right? So the thing is that you have to be attractive non-sexually, right? And one of the keys to being attractive non-sexually for the guy to care and give a shit is that you have to figure out the guy that you're interacting with and dealing with. You got to figure out what is it that he feels he wants or needs from a woman that has nothing to do with sex. What is it that you're going to do to benefit him outside of sex that makes him want to keep you there? It's really that simple. But for you to expect a guy to care just off rip, you're being delusional. And this is why you always have these issues and problems and, oh, men ain't shit. Like, you're going to have these issues because either the guy's going to pretend that he cares to get the pussy, or you're going to meet a guy you want to give the pussy to because you're sexually attracted to him, but he's not going to stick around because he's like, well, I got sex from you. Everything is cool, but I don't really find you attractive non-sexually because you're not benefiting me in any way. You see what I'm saying? So ladies, stop expecting the guy to care, right? Find a guy that you like, see how you can benefit him non-sexually, and then do that, right? Also, you should be having sex with this guy. Don't take out the sex. He's still going to want to have sex with you. But you got to say, what can I do to benefit this dude non-sexually? And if you can't answer that question, you're going to keep having problems. All right? So ladies, if you need any help, hit me up in a DM. I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.